This is 9 News Now.
Well, some folks looking to adopt children in Virginia could soon face a new hurdle. Governor Bob McDonnell has indicated he will sign a bill that would allow private child placement agencies to refuse to place children in certain homes if doing so would violate the agency's religious or moral convictions. So, would that amount to discrimination, or is it just protecting the rights of private agencies and their religious beliefs? Joining us to talk about that, Peter Sprigg from the Family Research Council and Emily Hecht-McGowan from the Family Equality Council. All right, I'll start with you, Peter. Is this really just about gays and lesbians? I mean, who else would there be a moral conviction by some folks against allowing them to adopt?
Well, this is an issue of religious liberty, and it's for the faith-based organization to decide what is the concern that they may have.
All right. Now, Emily, basically, he's saying that it would be okay if religious organizations say they don't want gay folks to adopt. Your view on that?
Well, what we're talking about here is the adoption rights of the children in foster care in Virginia. Currently, Virginia is undergoing a foster care crisis. They have over 6,000 kids in the system. They rank second to last in the country in public placements. They also have the distinction of the highest rate of children who age out of the system every year without ever finding placements, and this is because they don't have enough parents in Virginia available to adopt these children. What this law does is further restrict the potential pool of parents that could come forward.
You know, I get this email all the time from a lot of folks saying that exact argument. Hey, isn't it better for kids to be in a house with two mommies or two daddies than no house at all, or a house where they're not loved or wanted?
The problem is these faith-based agencies are not going to compromise their convictions. They will go out of the adoption business rather than do that.
He says, hey, it will be more difficult if these agencies stop doing what they're doing because you're forcing them to go against their beliefs.
We can't put the rights of religious organizations above the best interests of children. The reality of it is that in Virginia, only about 22% of the public adoptions are facilitated by private agencies. So this is really a red herring.
The red herring here, Derek, is that this is being presented as though it keeps homosexuals from being able to adopt at all, and precisely because only a small percentage of adoptions are with faith-based agencies, that's not the case. They have a lot of other adoption agencies they can go to, but there are not only the agencies, but birth mothers and adoptive parents may prefer to work with a faith-based group.
I got to bring this up. Both of you two have the name family in your titles, but you have very different idea, obviously, of what that word means. Isn't this really about a fight over whether or not gays and lesbians should have the right to adopt children?
Well, no, it's not, because gays and lesbians have the right to adopt children in Virginia, and this law will not change that.
But you don't think they ought to?
Well, I think it's always in the best interest for children to be placed with a married mother and father if at all possible.
Every established child welfare agency in this country, the Child Welfare League of America, the American Psychological Association, the American Academy of Pediatrics, they all say the same thing. Children raised by gay and lesbian parents do just as well as children raised in homes with a mother and a father. They all endorse the ability of lesbian and gay people to raise parents. The reality is there are 2 million children across this country being raised by gay and lesbian parents, several thousand of whom are being raised in Virginia. The issue of whether or not gay and lesbian parents provide good homes is a settled issue.
All right. Emily Hecht-McGowan, Peter Sprigg, that'll have to be the final word. I want to thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you, Derek.